Oh, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to another edition of the podcast. Today, we got some great trucks to show you. That's right, we're going to go through some of our featured trucks of the year. We've got 5 of them right now, and we're going to just take you to where we got them, where we found them, what we loved about them, and then we're going to let you move on from there. All right, let's get on with these featured trucks. So we got a number of featured trucks for you today. Our first one here was one that came out of Transwest. It was when we were working with Transwest. This was out of their Quebec. The owner of the company had this beautiful Peterbilt with the giant bunk. He had a big sleeper on it that had couch, TV, everything in it. It was one of the old trucks, and it was beautiful, a beautiful ride, set up as a showpiece, and still a showpiece today. Used to run California on a fairly big deal, and we were that was the first one. We were working at Transrep at the time. We did a tour of their facility in Montreal and had a chance to look at this truck, and you've seen it out here. We're going to link to all of that in our show notes for you, so you can go and see that truck because it is a real beautiful ride. Our second truck, and the second time that we did this, it was Joe Schetto. And what we loved about this truck is I used to know these guys. It came out of another Jackson Transport was a company that I used to run with a number of their drivers on the road. So he bought this Peterbilt. He set it up, and this thing has everything on it. From not only did he not miss thing when it comes to details. He's even got like a cartoon underneath, so if a mechanic is changing the oil, he's going to see something funny. He's got cartoons on the roof. This thing is well done. You got to see the whole video on this. But Joe Schetto was our next winner for our featured truck of the year, and we started doing this probably at about, we're at 5th years now, so probably about just before 2019 is when I think we started the first one. With Transwest was our first one with his Peterbilt, and then we got into Joe's Peterbilt here, which is a beautiful, beautiful ride, and you'll see that one for sure. And then our next one after that, which is not shown here, was by Trevor Neal, and Trevor has a great Peterbilt. He runs a dump truck, end dump. Back and forth towards the scales, towards the gravel pits. He's a great fan club member, really talented model builder too. He built a model for us. He was our 2022 winner, and had a great Peterbilt that was, and all these trucks have been voted on by the fans. So that's the cool thing about this. And then we got into last year's winner, which was a friend of ours, and this is Brett Akey, who owns the Chrome Supply Warehouse. You've heard me talk a lot about that here. And he had a beautiful 1978 cab over 352 Peterbilt, which he had been building for 10 years and put on the road last year, and went and hit all the shows, and it was just showstopper after showstopper, and that's the way to do it. And then of course we have our winner from 2024, the one we just had, which is the Why So Serious truck. This is from Skillix. It's their beautiful Peterbilt. This thing has just not missed a spot on it. It's purple. It's got a picture on the Joker on the back of the sleeper. We call it Why So Serious. I call it the Joker Peterbilt. It's beautiful. They've got a matching trailer with this thing. It's been out on the circuit since 2024 is when it first came out, and it has been just an amazing ride to see. And so that is our 2024, and that's the latest winner. And actually this month, later on this month, you're going to find out what they won. They've all won prizes. We've started at the beginning, and the first one was just kind of like a token prize. Joe Schetto won about $150 worth of swag with his prize winning, and then we kept getting better. Trevor Neal won about $150, $200. Brett Akey won about $250, and this year we're hitting about $250 for the winner as well. And it's all different stuff to do with their truck, everything from gift certificates at the Chrome shop to all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be a really cool ride, really cool, fun thing. This year we plan on being a little more focused on the featured trucks because we were just picking trucks before, but now we're going to be a little more intent on that because it's a big winner. Our fan club is who decides on all of these trucks and picks winners each week for about 6 weeks and gets it down to one. And this year it was the 2024 Peterbilt. The 2024 is the Peterbilt from Skillix Transport. So that is how we got our featured trucks. I would invite you to go down and look at all of the links in the show notes. If you're listening to this on the podcast, go and check out these trucks. You can also go to our YouTube page and look on the featured truck of the year page, and you will see all of these trucks as well. And so you can see some amazing rides. But it's always fun to do featured truck of the year and see someone who's beat out everybody else, because there was a lot of good rides, and that is one very cool way to do it.